Hi. So today we have a live for HAZOP Part 5. This is Marimuthu Kanivadi. We are live for HAZOP sessions. So now we are going to see the HAZOP Part 5. Yes, we already discussed about the HAZOP Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4 yesterday. Today Part 5. So it's a long study. So a lot of informations you have received. So your appreciation, your interest in this definitely it's encouraging me to do more classes. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscriptions. Thanks for your support for HSEMINDSET channel. So today we have a HAZOP Part 5. Then tomorrow also 3 o'clock we have a live sessions for environmental risk assessments. The environmental risk assessments also tomorrow 3 p.m. live. So don't miss it for that live sessions. You can get more environmental informations. So now the HAZOP Part 5. So as you know that one, HAZOP is a finding of hazards and operability study. So that is the main thing in HAZOP study. So to identify hazards and operability problems. So operation problems. Operability means operation problems, any issues, operation problems, and also finding the hazards to minimize the accidents and incidents. So that is the pro motive for this. It's finding the hazards means when you are finding only you can proactively act and minimize the accidents, incidents. So here we have part 5 in this sessions. We are doing the analyzing the different things. First we have seen objectives, team, everything. So still you have any issues or any you want to know more about HAZOP things, you go and view the HAZOP Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. It's available in the this HSEMINDSET channel. You can watch it on video section, live sessions, and also in the playlist also there is a HAZOP is there. In that all the parts are available. So here the HAZOP report contents. What will be the HAZOP report contents? This contents first the summarize the what all hazards they found, what all operability problems they found during the HAZOP study. That summary they will make it. Then during the HAZOP study, what will be the discussions? What are the chemical and all process discussions? They will do it. When they do the discussion, that recorded in the data sheet. So that also there in that content. Then system descriptions. So as we discussed before that the oil and gas and any process industries has the HAZOP. So in this HAZOP where they actually did that HAZOP study, in that HAZOP study the entire system description they will have it in that report. The HAZOP report content. These are HAZOP report content. Then documents used. What are the documents used for the HAZOP study? That also you have to know it. So that documents, the list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the documents also they will refer it in that report. Then methodology. In that HAZOP study, what kind of methodology they applied for studying the HAZOP? So that thing they will have it. So methodology. Then team members. In that report, they will mention the team members. Who are team members? Yes, you all aware of it. HAZOP team leader, then project engineer, instrumentation engineer, electrical engineer, safety engineer, operational maintenance specialist. These are all the members. Secretary, HAZOP secretary also, team secretary also there. So these all the people constitute the team members. The team members is also mentioned in this HAZOP report content. Then result and recommendations. So after the HAZOP study, what will be their result? What will be their recommendations for that system, for that plant? As we know, mostly the HAZOP is done for the process plant, oil and gas industries. So for that, finding out the hazards and also finding the loopholes and also operability problems, operation problems, finding out the operation problem and finding the hazards, both doing in HAZOP study. So for that, what will be the result? What are the findings for the HAZOP study, and also what will be their recommendation? This team will give the recommendation for that HAZOP. So these are the content are there in that HAZOP report submitted after the HAZOP study. So that report you must know it. Then, so in this HAZOP procedures, there is words are there. There are code words are there. So this HAZOP procedures, you must know it. What are the procedures you have? So the procedures are no means early or learned, then more, then faster or slower. So these are the code words in the procedure. HAZOP procedure, what they will check it. No means whether it's early or late, more, faster or slower, then less, before or after, then as well as, where else, where or else. So then you have a defensive attitude. Defensive part of means defensive attitude. These are the words during the procedures. HAZOP procedures, these are the words they will use. What are the words? As I said, no means early or late, more, faster or slower, then less means before or after, as well as where or else, then part of defensive attitude, defensive or attitude. So these are the words normally as a HAZOP procedures. One by one, this HAZOP procedures, normally the team members ask like this. No, if they are telling no means either early or late, that time they will say no. Then more means faster or slower, that time they say more. So these are the words you must know it, because each and every safety professionals, they aim to be a part of process industries, because the process industries is the key for more learning. You can learn more safety things from the process industries, especially for oil and gas industries. The economy and salary wise or career wise, everything, the process industries somewhat more than the other industries. But when you go to process industries, your technical knowledge required more than the other things. Everywhere you need technical knowledge, but when you have some particular technical field, you must be well versed in the technical area. So for oil and gas industry, safety people or any kind of process people, they must know what is HAZOP study, how they are going to conduct, what are the code words, what will be the objective, when they are going to apply, then what is the team, and what are the things you will find out, what is notes, So these are the things you must know it, how you are going to report. So the summarize, discussions, this is the report, final report of HAZOP report content. In that content, summary, discussions, then system descriptions, documentation use, documents used, then methodology, team members, result, recommendations. So these are the HAZOP report contents that you have to know it. So as I said before, so this is the oil and gas process plan. Process plan. So the HAZOP study. In this HAZOP study, they will find out the hazards and operability studies, operation issues. Operability means operation issues. So the report contains the summary of the study and also what all issues are there. Finally, the HAZOP team will give the result. Result means, what will be the result? The plant result. So, significant or insignificant. Significant means issues are more, insignificant means less. Then recommendations. So what will be the recommendation? The insignificant means they have to do the recommendations, and after the finishing the recommendation, they will start the commissioning or any other further activities. They can do it. So the HAZOP final recommendations. The result and recommendation is the key for HAZOP studies. Who will give the recommendation? Team. Who are the team? Project, the HAZOP team leader, secretary, project engineer, instrumentation engineer, electrical engineer, safety engineer, operation and maintenance specialist. So these are the people together. They will see each and every areas through their drawings, their findings. They will try to find hazards and operation issues. If the operation issues are more and hazards are more critical, in that case it's insignificant or critical. So they will not allow to operate the plant. So it's not advised to operate the plant, and you have a recommendation. Then after the recommendation, there will be a HAZOP study again. Then once again the HAZOP study did, then final result and recommendation. That result and recommendation they will ask to operate the plant. So concern to operate or concern not to operate. So based on the HAZOP study, if the concern to operate means insignificant means concern to operate, some recommendations are. Significant means no concern to operate. In that case, the recommendations is very less. First you have to do the entire recommendations, then only they will ask concern to operate. So that will be the HAZOP people's HAZOP team's overall recommendations. So here the key is result of recommendation, result and the recommendation from the HAZOP studies. So first they will give the summary. In that summary itself, how they started, what are the issues, how this all there in the summary. But the last thing, result and the recommendation is the key to know it, what will happen, what are the issues are there, how the hazards are impact on this plant, and what are the operation issues are there in that plant. This all you come to know during the result and recommendation. And result and recommendation insignificant means some recommendations are there. Based on that recommendation they will run. If significant means the major issues found, then lot of recommendations, then HAZOP study will be taken. After the HAZOP study, then again you have a recommendation and results. So this is the entire course of the HAZOP. So HAZOP is always a major thing for process industries. Those who are learning the safety things, they must know it, because you have to be there. Being a safety engineer or safety professionals, you must be there for HAZOP studies, or you are the part of this HAZOP team. In that case, you must know these things. So that's why for all this part 1 to part 5, this is part 5. Okay, so part 5 HAZOP study is available in our HSE Mindset channel in live and also playlist also you can see HAZOP. So in that you will go and watch this file. You will definitely having the HAZOP, and before you don't have any knowledge. So that is the end of the HAZOP, the part 5 sessions. So still you have any doubts, just give some comments. I will try to answer for that. Definitely we are welcoming your comments, and thanks for viewing. And still you didn't subscribe this HSE Mindset channel, subscribe, share it, like it, and recommend for your friends and share it. We all require more support for your side for running more live classes. So tomorrow we have 3 p.m. We have environmental risk assessment live classes is there, the HSE Mindset channel. So don't forget to watch that one. Thank you very much for watching this HSE Mindset channel's live program HAZOP study. Thanks. Thank you very much.